My American journey was a little messy at first. I know that I can go through anything because I've been through like a lot with tennis.
If there's a young girl out there who wants to play Division I tennis, what would you tell her?
Keep showing up when nobody's looking. Keep like practicing. Just believe in yourself.
Today's guest is from France and is taking a unique tennis journey, bringing her all the way to Syracuse University. And now we're going to go into a deep dive about her path and what shaped her to be who she is today. Constance Levivier, thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Teigen.
So, Constance, I want to go into, because you're originally from France. Where specifically in France?
I'm from Paris.
From Paris?
Yes.
In there? Okay.
I actually was born in Brest. It's like a small city in the west of France. And then when I was 2, I moved to a small island in the Indian Ocean, from France. It's called L'Île de la Réunion. Stayed there for 3 years, then moved to Seychelles for 2 years, and then arrived to Paris when I was around 8.
Oh, okay.
So I grew up in the Indian Ocean, but then I stayed in Paris until 18.
Okay. Oh, wow. So I want to ask you about like your early life, like in the beginning, what kind of got you into tennis?
No, that's a great question. I'm the youngest of 6, and all my siblings used to play tennis, and I saw them playing, and I was too young to start. They were like, "Oh, you need to wait a little bit." So I waited until I was like around 6, and then I never stopped. I just wanted to do like them and starting playing with them just for fun, and never stopped since.
Really? Did any of them else play a Division I at all?
No,
Or
they
did they play
like
just in
my
France? I don't know what the system is like, if I'm being honest with you, in France. Like, do you just go professionally after like high school, basically?
yeah,
kind of?
it's. I wish we had the same systems where like we can continue to like play tennis or like play sports in college, but it's very different. So it's either you turn pro or like you try to go pro after high school, or you like focus more on your studies. Like it's really hard to like combine both. So this is like one of the main reasons why I came here.
Okay.
So
And then, so did your parents, did they play tennis? Is that what got you guys into it? Or?
my dad used actually to coach a little bit tennis, and my dad was really passionate about it, and my mom also used to play a little bit. So this is how they got us into playing more.
Really? So were they kind of like on you to like, oh, do tennis, or were they kind of just like?
No.
It was more about like your brothers, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they kind of more got you into like
Exactly.
focused on it. So you're the youngest, you said?
I'm the youngest, yeah. The
6.
oldest, she's 34,
Oh, wow.
which is a big age gap, but
Yeah.
yeah, we're all very close and very close family, so I'm really grateful for
Nice
that.
big family though,
Yeah.
right? Well, it's funny enough, my mother, she has 8 siblings, and she's the 7th youngest
Oh, God.
sister. And then they have 1 boy.
Oh my God.
My uncle
The
Timmy,
poor
yeah,
one.
is the eighth kid. Yes, they kept going until they got a boy, basically. So
Fair enough.
we have a big family too.
Nice.
But for me personally, it's just my brother and I. He's about 2 years older than me.
Okay. Good.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. It's kind of
7
unique.
sisters, that's insane.
I mean, what was it like for you growing up with so many siblings, though? So did
fun.
they all start like from the beginning? They each play tennis, or?
I think they all like pretty much like just play for fun, like once every so often. But just like to be part of like such a big family is like so fun. I'm very close with all of them, and it's just I can learn like from each of them. It's different like qualities, different default. It's just very fun to have like anyone I can go talk to. And I was just on a phone call with my sister earlier, and it's just so lovely.
I got you. And so in the beginning, what really got you into it? Like after, you're with your siblings and stuff, was it like club or like school that you like got kind of more involved into it?
It was so I started playing in Seychelles, and it was just like clubs like after school. And then when I moved to Paris, so when I was around 8, it was like became a little bit more serious. So like every day after school I would go. And then when I was maybe around 16 or 17, so like almost sophomore and junior in high school, I like did both. So I was like a little homeschool, and then I would go to school. So I would only go to school for like 2 hours a day, and then would like practice the whole day long. And then in the evening night, I would do like the rest of my classes online.
Oh, wow.
Which was tough, honestly, but I made it work. So it was like manageable, but it was like very intense.
Yeah. So I mean, when did you start learning like English then?
I start maybe like when I was 14, 15.
Okay. Can
Yeah.
anybody else in the family, do they
Yeah.
know English?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
they all speak pretty well.
Okay.
Like they
Do you learn
started
in
abroad.
school or?
Yes,
Okay.
learn in school, and like I was fortunate enough to like travel in Europe, so I had to like make friends and like talk English, obviously. So
Yeah.
so this like helped, obviously, but yeah, primarily in high school. So
And were you just killing the kids out there when you were younger? Were you just like always like good, or like how did it like when did you see like the like oh wow, I'm like better than a lot of these kids? Like when did that kind of you notice that?
that's a great question. I think I was just I'm just a big competitor, and I realized that like pretty early on that I hated to lose. So I would like stay hours and hours just like trying to do everything I can to win those matches. So I would say that like pretty early on, I realized that I love to play matches so much, like so much more than trainings. Like because some people don't really like competition, like from an
Mm-hmm.
early age. So I realized that pretty early. I don't think that I was like better than anyone else. I just had so much fun like grinding, like
Yeah, just trying to do that. And
just
what
grinding
was
along.
that day what would a typical day for you be like when you were younger then?
Honestly, I would like
Before college.
from all so is it's not exactly the same, but from like middle school, so I was like from 12 to 16, 17,
Yeah.
I would go to class from 8 to 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and then just practice from like 2 to 5 every
In
day.
practice, what are you doing specifically?
Just
Just
like some
matches
drills.
or
No,
like
like sometimes I would be alone with like my coach. I was fortunate to have like one coach only for me, or like we would share
oh
with
really?
another girl. So that
Okay.
was really helpful. So like I would do like maybe one-on-one session, like more technical stuff, like some serves, some returns, some like yeah, very very technical. And then like 2 or 3 times a week, I would like play practice matches. So like I could be ready to like go play tournaments in the weekends, for example.
Okay.
So
So when did you first get into your big tournament when you were young? And what was it called? Like what was it? What was it like?
I think my first big tournament I was 12, and it was like the world biggest tournament.
What?
It was
When
insane.
you were
It's
12?
called Les Petits As. I don't know if there's tennis player watching, but it
Okay.
was huge, and there was like it was in the south of France, and people from all over the world would come, like Americans, Chinese,
Yeah.
Russian, like everyone, and it was like a big deal. Like, and now that I think about it, I'm like I was 12, which is insane, and um,
How did you even get into it? You were just like winning around in like your area and then just kept.
exactly. Yeah, I was like winning around, and then I did good on one tournament and like made me qualify.
Mhm.
And then I was supposed to play like I don't know if like it's national qualification, then international qualification, and then you can play the main draw, which is like insane.
Okay.
And I think I don't exactly remember, but I played good one of those tournaments, and then I received like a wild card. So it's like an invitation for the main draw, and I was like, oh my god, like this is
Yeah.
insane. And this is how I realized that I love this tennis world, and I was just so grateful. I lost on the first round, but I was just
Mm.
the atmosphere was like so
I
fun, and like
bet.
it was like the best player in the world, and I was just like 12 or 13. I was like, oh my god, like Americans are here, like it's
Yeah. I mean, are
crazy.
you playing other people in your age group or is it okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was pretty much like under 12, under 14, and then under 18, which was a little difficult. Like under 18 was different because you could be 14 and play players that like 17 or 18. So that was like another category, but that was later on.
Okay.
So
Okay. So like what other tournaments were like really big when you were, after 12, 13? Like when did you get started noticing by um like colleges? Because I know in France it's like not is it not like one of the most typical things to
it's not. I mean, it's becoming more and more popular, which I think it's a great thing. So I actually got recruited when I was maybe I think 17, and at
mm,
first I was like, oh, I don't really know. I'm a little scared to like leave
mm.
friends, leave my family and stuff. So
And
I
like this
decided,
American school, you're like, all
yeah,
right, why would I want to go
exactly. I
here?
didn't know anything, and like I had this agency come to me and be like, oh my God, we really want you to go and like sign up with us, and you will see, we will like give you contact of like great schools in the
Okay.
U.S. But I was like, I think it's too early for me. I was 17. I was like, it's too soon for me to leave and go so far. So I left a year later, so a year after high school, where usually you go right
Yeah.
after high school. But yeah, I would say that like from 14 to 17, I played tournaments like maybe 2 or 3 weeks each month, and like I would
Oh
go all
wow.
over Europe. Like I would go, I don't know, in Spain, in like in Portugal, in like
Yeah.
anywhere. And I remember even going to Madagascar. I don't know if you, it's
What?
so far. And like I was like, I'm 15, 16, and I'm in Madagascar. Like it was just
That's
such an
sick.
amazing. Like my teenage, like I was so grateful to experience all of that
Okay.
because
Well, I
I
have to bring it up because you said Madagascar. Have you watched the movie
yeah,
Madagascar
of
before?
course I loved it. I rewatched it not too long ago actually. It's so fun.
Hey, that okay, yeah. Madagascar is one of the best movies. No, I mean the first one's good. I'm not like the biggest fan of the third one, but
Same.
the second one's pretty solid too.
First is the best.
But yeah, okay, that's fair. I think first is the best. Do you watch Penguins of the Madagascar too with
I
it?
watch everything.
Yes, yes. Perfect. What about Open Season?
Oh, open. I don't think I
Open
know if
Season?
it's
No, I'm always repping
what.
Open Season on my YouTube and stuff like that. I'm always talking about it. It's like it's with a bear too. Yeah, it's with a bear,
Oh,
Boog, and there's a deer. Yeah,
wait.
I'll have to.
You
I'll
have to
show it.
send me
I will send
that.
you that. Great movie. That and then also Barnyard.
Okay.
So I don't know if you watched Barnyard before.
I don't think
Don't
so.
watch the TV show. It's
Okay.
terrible. Okay, the movie. It's not. Yeah. Okay, the movie is where it's at though.
Okay.
Trust me. Ben the cow, Otis the cow. Yeah, it's great. Back in the Barnyard is actually my favorite movie of all time. Just wanted to
Really?
make sure everyone knows that if I haven't said
Good
it
to know.
1,000 times already. Uh, what's your favorite movie then?
Honestly, I have so much. I. That's controversial. I love Babylon. I don't know if you've seen it.
What is it called?
Like Babylon.
Oh, Babylon. I have
Yeah.
not watched it yet.
It's an interesting movie. It's just really I love the music in it and I love the landscape and like how it's filmed.
Okay.
That's why. But I like La La Land. I
I
don't know if
do
you've seen
too.
it.
I
I
do
love
too.
it.
I've watched it. I watched it by myself, and then I'm like, all right,
It's a
I
little
got.
sad
I had to
to watch.
rewatch it with my brother too.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great. This is
Yeah.
great.
The soundtrack is really good too in that movie. I love it.
No, it is. It is. No, well, I was gonna. Well, I'm not like super off topic, but I want to go back into the sports area. So, did you just play tennis, or did you play other sports when growing up too?
So I mostly play tennis competitive wise, but I was taking swimming lessons a lot,
Okay.
just to like do something else and
Mm.
like um, get like another fitness practice. So I would go like swim like once or twice a week for like few years so that just I could like develop my body differently, which I thought that was fun. And then I would just like play soccer or rugby. I don't know if you're familiar with rugby here in the
Rugby?
US. Yeah.
I know rugby. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know rugby. Yeah.
So like I would play with my brother and just like he would like tackle me down.
Yeah. No, I got
But
you.
that was just very, very fun, but it was just mainly tennis
Okay.
competitively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got
Sorry.
you. And then, so what were like the biggest, like, who pushed you the most, would you say? Or was it more of just like you wanting it, like, a lot, like, to be the best? Was it like more you, like, trying to focus on, like, I want to just, be the best that I can be? Or did you have, like, a mentor or someone that, like, you were looking up to? Like,
I think I would say a little bit of both. I think that I was fortunate enough to have like a very positive environment next to me where like my parents would like really support me. Like they wouldn't put pressure and they just would be like, hey, we believe in you, like keep doing your best. And that was really helpful because sports can be really toxic with like
yeah,
the parent.
yeah.
So I was very fortunate enough to have normal parents.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would say that like I had a really impactful coach. Her name was Elsa. I mean, her name is still Elsa. and
Yeah.
and she would just like really have like a positive point of view. And because as I already told you, I'm a little anxious. Like to have a coach that is just like very positive and just push me to give my best, but with like being kind to myself really helped me.
Yeah.
So I would say that like during those age, like when I was 15, 17, it's really important to have someone like calm, soothing, and that believe in you in just a positive way.
And what kind of things did she like instill in you? Like disciplines, like was there anything that like you're like, wow, like because of her, because I know this is like how I know I can be successful?
I think she just um, made me look at like the sports in general from like a different perspective, and she made me realize that like I just need to give my best. And like, I just need to, if I'm getting ready, if I'm having the right preparation, if I'm like doing my breathing, if I'm doing like, if I'm eating well, sleeping well, and like all those things that like nobody see and like in behind the scene, if I do that very well and like if I practice the right way and like I give my 100% every single day, there is no reason why I should be stressed going to matches. There is no reason I should be stressed traveling, because I've did all those things when nobody was watching. And I think that still now I like always have this mindset, and like that reminds, like when I think of her, I just think of someone really that made me a hard worker behind the scenes so that I couldn't be very anxious like playing matches and stuff.
No,
So
I got you. I mean, now tennis is like, I mean, you're kind of out there by yourself.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like how much of it is like the mental side and like the physical side of things?
The
Like,
mental side is huge.
it's
Like
huge.
it's actually, I think it's getting more and more, like people are talking more and more about it now, but it's just like you against yourself during, because you're all alone on a tennis court. And like that's what I love about the US is that you can get coached. And like in France or like in international tournaments, usually you can't have a coach on your bench. So um just to have like someone that like can help you, like a coach that can help you, is really really like it's really helpful.
Yeah, to help you
But
focus.
yeah, but it's just, yeah, I would say that like the physical side is very important, but like if you're not mentally here and like mentally like fighting and like focus and like, yeah, just not mentally here, you won't be a good tennis player. And you can have like a huge, you can be like super strong physically, but if mentally you're not here, then you won't be really successful. And that's like so hard.
Yeah. I mean, what is it like mentally preparing before like a big match day?
I would say like for me, something that's really helping me, it's visualization.
An hour before the match, what are you doing through your head?
Like an hour before the match, I'll just like I'll try to get like a big warm up, like try to like sweat and like I'm listening to the same music. I'm doing like the same fitness warm up, and then when I go on court, I just like try to do my breathing a little bit the same. But it's more like the night before. I'm trying to visualize myself like playing and like what can happen, what cannot happen, who is going to be here in the stand, and like just trying to visualize every possible scenario so that when I'm coming into the match, I know I'm prepared, and that's like really helping me. So
No,
yeah.
those are great. I mean, who were some of your biggest inspirations in the tennis game? Like you growing up, like who did you look up to for these tennis players?
I think when I was younger, I really like Roger Federer. I don't know if
Yeah, I
very
know.
calm, very like composed, and just like look. He made tennis look so easy, and I was like, oh my god, I want to do like I want to play like him. But then when I grew up, I was really impressed by Ashley Barty, the Australian tennis player that retired actually early, like pretty young. But she was just, I like her style of game, and I was just like look up to her and see how she would like play and more on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so with like those inspirations, did they kind of give you like a goal in your head? You're like, all right, like I want to have this kind of style because would you say there's different styles in tennis? Because I'm not the biggest like
No, that's fair.
tennis
Who are
knower
you? Yeah.
because I no, okay, listen, so I have played tennis before.
Oh, you
In
told me
gym
about you.
class,
Yeah.
okay, I was one of the best tennis players in my gym class, I must
Okay.
say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
wait, that's
I was a
cool.
fat athlete all the way around. Shout out Mr. Taplin, my tennis teacher. Yeah, or my gym teacher. Anyways, yeah, learning the sets and like learning the different, that was a bit much, but I just like rallying. Rallying was fun for
Yeah.
me. I mean, I was just like, all right, cool. But once I'm like, oh wait, so I have to hit it from this side to that box and that other side on the corner, I'm like, all right, this is getting a little difficult, but I still haven't mastered down my
This.
serve. You're gonna have to show me
Yeah,
sometime.
we should play. We
But
should go play
yes, we
next episode.
we should, yes, next episode, definitely. During the matches now, how do you really compose yourself when like things aren't going your way, would you say?
I think that was a real struggle when I was younger, because I would get very negative and have like a lot of negative thoughts coming up into my head, and I wouldn't really know how to block them. So then it would like affect my how I played, because every time I would miss, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so bad. I don't know what to do. I'm not a good player, and it would like keep coming up until I met someone that like taught me how, it's cliche, very cliche, but like taught me how to breathe. It was like so I don't know how to say it in English, but basically he like this person would like help me find like routines to like block the negative thoughts and like how to like have the same breathing every time. Like so like I would go to serve and like
Yeah, the
breathe the
same
same
breathe.
way, and like after the point was over, I breathe the same way, and that like really helped me stay composed. And like once I lost the point or won the point, I'm just getting ready for the next one. Like with those same like routine, I would like bounce the ball 3 times before I serve. Like
So it didn't
move my
matter if you
racket.
were losing or winning, you're still
Exactly.
doing the same thing no matter
Exactly.
what.
Like I would go to my towel and like just let it out and then get ready for the next point. So I think that's now that I'm older, just to have these routines are really like helping me a lot. So really grateful to have met that person.
Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. I mean, how is your transition though when coming from France to, Syracuse? Because I did do some research. It was like you were going to JMU at
Yeah.
first, right?
Yeah.
And that coach went to Kentucky.
Yeah.
So what was your what was your transition like, and your kind of like culture kind of shock that changed when you came to
Yeah.
America?
Okay, so my American journey was a little messy at first. Like you said, I was supposed to go to JMU in the fall, then end up like decommitting. So I spent the fall in France just practicing a lot. Then arriving in January was really hard, I would say, because I arrived and 10 days later we're in season. So like 10 days later I was in the matches playing, and then like traveling and stuff. So I would say that like that was a very hard change. But I just think that I loved the like I was so happy like even though it was tough, and but I just loved it so much. Like people were so welcoming here, the team, so I love my team so much. And I think that like even though it was hard to like leave my family and stuff, just to be here, and the mentality is so different, and like everybody's so nice. Like it's not a cliche, like some French people can be like,
Nice? I
so
feel like
nice.
people would be way nicer in France. No. Well, okay, I do want to tell you this story. I've been to France before.
You
That's
have?
right. That's right. So my mother and my godfather, they own a travel agency.
Okay.
A small travel agency. They'd get free trips and stuff like that for cruises. So I've been on 15 cruises in
Oh
my
my
entire
God,
life, and
okay.
I got to go over in the Mediterranean Sea and go around. And so I went to like Barcelona, Spain. It started, and we went to, Italy, Rome, and then we went to France. Yeah, it was a interesting time there. So we got off there, but the thing was, my brother did not go on. He slept in and just stayed, didn't even on the boat the whole time. And I go, we always pick on him because this was, I want to say I was like really young though. I mean, maybe like 10 or something like that. I was
Okay,
on there.
okay. So that was okay.
So I was young, but we went there. They had these fries.
So good?
Okay, these fries were so good.
Okay, good.
I mean, it was insane. They looked like scoop chips, so like these like scoop chips in America.
Yeah.
Like, terrible for you, these corn ones, right? And like there was the inside, so you scoop like cheese, whatever. But like the fry was like a scoop chip. So like so I got to put like mustard and ketchup like in it. So I thought that was so cool.
That's
like,
cool, yeah.
let me pull this up for you actually right now. I actually have a picture my mom sent me earlier because of it. I'll put this on the screen, but yeah, this is all right. You're gonna have to look at me, but this was.
Wait, that's funny. Wait, that's so funny. That's awesome. That's you?
That is me. That is me. Yes, it was.
So cute.
Yeah, I was something back then, a little chudlet. That's what we call that. But yeah, so as we were there though too, we went on a Ferris wheel.
Wait, question. Were you in Marseille, like in the south?
I don't remember. I
I
was
think
10.
you were in Marseille, like in the south of
Probably.
France, right? Yeah.
Probably.
Okay.
And then there's also a mime. Now this mime, this is where it was a little weird. I think he started getting angry at these people because these people took a picture of him or like tried to take a selfie, and the mime started getting really angry.
Oh.
And there's also someone like painting, or no, they were taking a picture with the mime with like a baguette, I want to say,
Of course.
next to a boat. Yeah, right? Most like stereotypical thing you can think of about France. And it was really strange, but that was like my experience there. You guys have great French fries.
Yeah.
Don't know if they, actually started in France, but yeah, I must say that was my experience in France. But now
we have to come back.
your experience from now going into, the US and stuff, You think people are really nice here, though, you'd say?
Yes, so nice. And like
Okay.
what I love here is like the mentality is so different. Like say I want to start something new, like like example, my trainer, Haley, shout out. She is so nice and I was like, "Oh, like I think I'm going to pick up on a new hobby." And she was like, "Oh, what new hobby?" And I was like, "I think I'll buy like a DJ set and like just like try to learn DJ." And like in France, people would have been like, "Oh, like what are you doing?" But her, she was like, "Oh my God, that's such a good
That's so
idea.
cool.
That's so fun. That's awesome. Like let me know when you can actually DJ. I'll come to your stuff." And I was like, "Oh my God, like
I
that's
was
just I
just a
love it."
thought. Okay, yeah.
Exactly. And it's just like that's just an example, but it's kind of the same for everything. And like just people are so enthusiastic and so motivating, which I think it's a little bit missing back home.
Okay.
So that's why I
So you'd
love
say
it here.
France is kind of more set in like the ways of like not that much change.
Yeah, it's more like you need to fit in the role, and if you're like a little bit outside the box, people are a little bit like, "Oh, what are you
Yeah.
doing?"
Yeah.
So
Well, there's a lot of outside of the box here in
exactly, and
America,
I love it.
definitely.
It's so nice, so creative.
I'm
So
glad you have had that experience here in the U.S.
do you agree
Definitely.
or not really?
Um, no, I mean, I would say it's very open in like society. I don't know, like I've heard in like the UK it is bad too, like that. Like if you're not like in set ways, like it's kind of
Yeah.
you need to kind of get out if you want to do anything
It's
like
all
different.
negative. Like here, you can do anything, and people will be like, "Oh my God, that's so cool!"
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like that's nice.
Okay. Um, so I want to talk about your like what's the biggest like misconception about tennis and like about tennis players, would you say?
Misconception about tennis that it's easy. People just see it in the TV and they're like, "Oh, like I can do it. Like I can like hit some balls." And no, and then they start and they're like, "Oh my God, it's actually so hard." So people that say, "Oh, I can beat you in tennis," I just want to like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I got you.
I think it's just like a very hard sport, but that looks very easy when you watch on TV. So that's what I would say.
Yeah, it does look easy, but then when I'm trying to do it, because in gym class, but also in Florida, my godfather has a condo in Florida, and there's a tennis court there.
Oh yeah.
Because I was telling you about, yeah, Constance is in one of my classes, and we were talking about some kind of tournament. They literally have right across my mini street. Like there's like it's like a gated like community, and like it's across the street, and it's this big thing, like a Fort Myers like college kind of
That's so
event.
cool.
Yeah, so I just didn't know if you knew anything about that. But yeah, there's a tennis court next to me, and my brother and I go out there and try to do the tennis, but we're not like the greatest at it. So I'm definitely gonna need make a YouTube video, learn some tips from you.
Absolutely, yeah, that could be fun.
In rally, that'd be really fun. So what is it? I mean, what is it like for you though after the season though? Is it like do you go back home for a while and then come back, or do you have like any practices in the summer? Or
So I will go home actually in like 2 weeks,
no?
which I'm very excited for. So we have like the whole summer off.
Okay.
Like I don't like if I want to practice, I can practice. If I don't, it's
Mhm.
fine. Personally, I will go practice because if I don't practice like in 2 weeks, I am very bad.
Yeah.
So I'll just try to go practice like 4 or 5 times a week, and like if I can play some tournaments, I will. And then I will be back like maybe August 20. So I have like a full break where I'm going to be home, probably like trying to. I actually have an interview on Monday for a potential work. So yeah, just some job and practice
Okay.
and seeing some friends.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you though, when you coming to transition to college, like Division 1 tennis, like what was like the biggest difference between like, was it like any difference between like play, or was it like, I know here it's more focused on like you have doubles here. So was that like a big difference that like in here, would you say, or not?
Yeah, I think that the main difference was like I don't play for myself, I play for a team. And like as you said earlier, tennis is a very lonely sport where you only like used to play for yourself. Like you go in tournaments alone and stuff. So like for me coming here and like I played my match, but if I win or lose, it's important. But as long as the team win, that's the most important. So I think the main difference for me is that I'm playing for the team and I can't like just give up a match. Like it's just not even an option. So like to be here and like to cheer for my teammates, to have my teammates cheering for me was the best. Like the best thing is like and like the biggest difference.
Yeah, a little more support, a little more.
Way more support, and like you said, it's very focused on doubles, which I love. Like I'm a big doubles player.
Okay.
So that is so awesome. Um,
I feel like I've never really watched doubles as much, like
it's
a
so fun. I can't
but
believe you never came to our match. It's so fun. Like to watch doubles is
man,
like
I'll have
next
to
year
definitely
you have to. It's
next year.
it's really like it's so entertaining, and like it's going fast. There's like some volley, some push. Like it's just very fun. And that's the aspect I love the most. Like playing for my teammate, playing doubles, and just also this mentality here is like you win, you lose, you just give your best. And like I don't want any drama. I don't want anything. I don't care if you play with the right technique. I don't care if you play the exact perfect way. I just want you to give your like cheer so loud, be here for your teammate, and do whatever you can to win. Like
Yeah.
that's all. That's all
Okay.
coach matter.
And
Which
then
is
I'm also interested in like the practice facility. So it's like over by Drumlin's where you
yeah,
guys practice?
yeah.
Okay.
So like we practice 20 hours a week, and then we have
During
matches.
season, it's 20 hours a
Yeah.
week? Okay. Is there limits or something like that or no? Is it
Yeah,
just
it's a limit 20 hours. And then in the
Okay.
fall, sometimes we have like 8-hour week.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like 3 weeks. Then we have like a month of 20 hours, something like that. And then we go back to 8 hours a week.
And when is the season, like the full tennis season? Because you play in the fall, but you also play in the spring too?
Yeah, it's kind of like all year. But our main season is from January to end of, like mid-April, depending on how good we do in ACC. And then we have like some individual match in the fall.
Okay.
We have like regional, like we have some individual match, and like we have maybe 2 or 3 tournaments. That's all. And then in the summer it's individual. So like if I want to go play some tournaments, I can, but it has nothing to do with the school.
Oh, really? Okay. But they allow you to play?
Yeah.
Okay. And then now, is that can you do it for money now? Like,
Yeah.
Because I was confused, like curious, like before, I don't know if you know that much about before like the NIL stuff, but what would people be doing like in the summers if they were on a college team? Could they play for money too?
So that's actually a great question. So we used to be able to only be able to earn 10K a year. So like playing it, but if we were earning more than 10K with tennis tournaments, we would lose our eligibility.
Okay.
But then some like great players played like some Grand Slams like main draw, and like they earned more than like 10K, and they couldn't get the prize money, which is insane because like with NIL, like some football player get like millions, and us tennis player, we were not allowed to have like the money that like we earn by like playing like great matches. But one of the UNC girl actually hired lawyers and like went to court against NCAA and won. So now I think that we're able to like claim our prize money even though it's a lot, which is awesome.
I mean, yeah, now with the NIL and stuff, you're able to like make as kind of much.
Well, I don't really know much about NIL as an international, which is a bummer. I think I want to learn. Maybe I might take that class.
Yeah, I'm taking it next semester, 9:30. I don't know. I'll let you know what it is.
Yeah, because I want to learn more, but I feel like as international, it's not as big as US.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's fair. And because your visas and stuff like that,
Exactly.
you have a certain like you can't really be making money
Exactly.
here.
So it's kind of
right?
weird. Like I don't want to lose my visa. I don't.
Yeah, but you can go back home and like make money there.
Exactly. That's what I
Right.
learned. So
Okay.
I don't know. You
That's
might
fair.
see me posting more
Yeah.
than usual in
Yeah,
the summer.
yeah.
You'll be like, oh, I know what she's
She's got her
doing
money
there.
up now. Okay. And so what exactly, like, what did you come here and what did you want to like get from an education?
So basically I did 1 year in France studying medicine, and then I was like, that's too hard. I can't combine both. So I went here thinking of going to Whitman, into the business school, and I only had like 5 semesters left, whatever. I couldn't like join the school. So I'm now doing communication major with sport management and business minor. And I was just looking for something that I'm interested in now. Like, I love my sport management minor a lot. I think that like I'm learning way more here than I would have like learned back home. And I'm also like part of Q Screw, which is fun, so I can like learn a little bit more about it. So I'm just to be able to like combine both is so nice.
And then now like you're getting older and stuff, so like is there any like specific kind of job you'd want to do out of that? I mean, you have tennis. I don't know what are your like future plans in with tennis and like in like the job like world
Honestly,
too?
I came to the point that I don't think I'll make it pro to tennis,
Okay.
and like I'm at peace with it. I think it's so fine. So I'm graduating in December, but I
Mhm.
still have one more year of eligibility. So I will be doing my master in business analytics next year. So I will see after I'm done with my master. But I just love to work. I would love to work in sport and just like if I like the analytic part, maybe like work in a club and like try to connect like those data with like sports and see how that can improve like some performance. So
Yeah. Okay.
that's what I'm
I got
working
you. Yeah. And then
for.
so what's like a day in the life here at Syracuse then? Like a match day, like an away match day. What is your process throughout the whole entire day?
You said an away
Like
match
an away
day?
match day, yeah.
It's so fun. Honestly, usually we play on Fridays and Sundays, so
Okay.
like we would take our plane on Thursday, just go to practice, get food and everything, just get ready to play on the Friday, and then say usually our match are on at 4 p.m. So like we would have like a light hit from like 8 to 9. Then we go back to the hotel, just relax, do some homework,
Hmm.
and get lunch. Get another warm up from like 1 to 2, like 1 to 2:30, and then get ready to play at 3. And then match. We start with doubles, so it's like three
Okay.
doubles, and then we need to win two of them to have 1 point, and then six singles. And usually we're done around like six,
Hmm.
around like
Okay.
6 or 7.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Sorry. That
didn't
was a
want to
little
say
loud. I'm like,
it. And yeah, then just get dinner. And if we win, we get dessert. If we don't, we don't.
what? Really?
Yeah. Which is,
What?
coach is like, that's our little, like, if we win, you guys deserve it. We're like,
Okay.
okay, great.
That's true. No, that was a thing that I was really amazed about because I got to travel with the basketball team to Virginia, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I was like, this is great. Like before we get on the plane, after we get on the plane.
Yeah, it's only
Um,
when I travel that I get those 3 meals a day.
okay,
When I'm here,
that's
I
fair.
usually don't.
That's fair. Now, what is it like? What is it for like a home game then? What do you say?
It's kind of the same.
Okay.
We always have like a light hit in the morning, so
Hmm.
like from 8 to 9. Then usually I go to class.
Yeah.
Like if it's a Friday, if it's on Sunday, I don't. And then so if it's a Friday, we play at 3. If it's a Sunday, we play at 11. So it's a little bit different. So say we play a Sunday, we'll just like have like a team breakfast from like 8 to 9:30. Then have like a team meeting. So who's playing in doubles? What are we doing? What are the objective? And then go at drumlins at 9:30 and get ready and play from like 10 to 11.
Wow.
Then ready to kick
Yeah.
to win. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Kick some
Yeah,
ass. No, we
exactly.
can
Don't
swear.
got
It's
it.
all right.
Oh,
So now, what would you like? What do you like doing outside of tennis, though? Because I bet that consumes a lot of your life. But what do
yeah.
you like doing and enjoying outside of it?
Honestly, I have no free time, which is so sad. But
Okay.
like no, I mean, it's just like with school and tennis, I don't have that much free time. Now that it's nicer out, I love to go on bike ride. So like I'll just like
Okay.
go bike a lot. And then when it's like in the middle of winter, I don't know, I just go home, try to do my homework, and then just like read, or like if I have time, just like spend time with my roommate or like with some of my friends.
Okay.
But yeah, I just like reading, and now that it's nicer, just like spend some time out.
Yeah.
But
Do you watch a lot of TV or movies and stuff like that, or
well, I
do
don't
you
have a
just read?
TV, which is I
What?
know I don't. So like I would just watch some shows on Netflix, or like
On your
yeah,
laptop or like phone or
yeah,
something
you know,
like
on
that? Okay.
laptop, not
Okay.
phone, but
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
But I'm about to buy a DJ board. So like a DJ set, like the platinum. So I'm like, that is going to be my new
Yeah,
hobby.
so you want to get into
Exactly.
DJs and tell me like what do you like what I mean like techno music? Like I'm trying to house music? Like what kind of
Honestly, I like any type. I just think that it's fun to like make some music. I don't have like a very big ear. Like I'm
yeah.
not a pro,
Okay.
so I'll just like
Yeah, you
try
just want to try it
everything.
out, have fun
Exactly.
with it and see
Exactly.
where it takes you.
Yeah,
No, that's fair. That's fair. Now, do you like going to like are you a foodie? Do you like going out to
I
restaurants and
do.
stuff like
I
that?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, I like going downtown and like try some new food with my friends. So,
Okay, that's fair. Any
yeah.
what are your favorite places here in Syracuse? Tell me. So.
Um, I like Oh My Darling.
Okay.
I like, I don't know if you, I mean, yeah, you're from, like, I like Skinny Atlas, and I
Yeah,
like to
yeah.
go to Elephant in the Dove.
Okay.
I don't know, I like any kind of food, honestly. I'm not picky at all.
Yeah.
I like meat. I like dinners or barbecue.
Yeah. Really? You like barbecue?
I do.
Oh my goodness, like dinosaur barbecue, you enjoy okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
Wow.
about you?
I wasn't expecting that. I'll have any type of food there
Okay.
is basically. I'll do whatever it is. I went to Inca's, this place downtown. It's like a like Japanese and
Oh.
like a Persian. I don't want to say Peruvian
Oh.
mixture. It was interesting.
Was
Yeah.
it good?
It was good. No, I had a good time. It was just like I haven't had that kind of food in a while and stuff.
Oh.
What food is like famous in France? Like what is like the go-to thing there?
I think we're very famous for our dessert. Just like it's
Okay,
so
that's
good.
fair.
Fair. But like I don't know, I love duck. I don't know if you ever had duck. You're probably like,
No,
who's this
no,
girl?
no. Listen, no. I know duck because I was just watching this TV show. Okay, I'm really gonna air myself out here, but it's called Heart of a Dixie. Um,
Okay.
kind of crazy. You probably never heard of it. It's like these Southern Belle girls. Listen, my mom watched it, okay, and that's why. And then I'm kind of rewatching it again. And one of the guys in them is now Bullseye in Daredevil, okay, and the other guy is in Ginny and Georgia. So
Oh,
don't come at me.
okay.
You
No
watch Ginny and
judgment.
Georgia?
I did a little bit, but I don't think I finished it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Second season low key pissed me off, but no, I thought it was a great series. I
Wait, is
liked
the
it.
one with the mom, like the
Yes,
blonde? Yeah,
the
okay, yeah, no,
blonde
I
mom.
definitely didn't finish it, but that was good
Yeah.
enough. Like,
Yes. There
wait, you're
was.
big into Georgina? You like that show a lot?
Yeah, air myself out again. Yes.
What?
No, I do watch Ginny and Georgia. Yep. That's it's a good show. I mean, I don't know what to
Okay, no,
tell you.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I mean, you could be like, oh, well, like, here we go. I'm gonna air myself out again. I also watched Riverdale when it was out.
Okay.
So don't
Gossip
get
Girl?
what?
Gossip Girl? Or no? Did you watch
Gossip Girl?
Yeah.
No, I have not watched Gossip Girl actually.
You should.
Oh,
I'm
I need
sure
to
you
watch
would love
Gossip
it.
Girl. No, I'm gonna love it too. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I watch, and then I watch some Marvel stuff. But people are gonna think I've just watched that kind of stuff. I watch a lot of different things.
Marvel
Okay.
are great too. I like it too.
So, but reading, well, reading. You're big into reading.
I'm
Listen,
big into reading.
I like audiobooks.
Oh.
Like I listen to audiobooks and
Okay.
stuff. But I mean, most of the things I listen to are podcasts.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, that takes up a lot of my time. But I go to the gym. Some people are reading on a treadmill. I don't know how they do it. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
most
another
insane.
level. Yeah.
That's
I don't-
another level. What are some of your favorite books then? A lot of French books or
I like French books, but now that I'm here in the US, I'm being into how do you say it? Like just the personal development books. So
okay,
just like
personal.
I will just like read a lot and of that, and yeah, I just try to keep up also with French so that I'm not losing my French vocabulary and
Oh,
I don't
really?
talk like I was 14. Yeah, because it's now that I only speak in English, I'm kind of losing it. And my siblings are like, Constance, you gotta like lock in. Like
What?
it's
Really? You can
because, like,
lose your own language?
like I can still like talk completely normally.
Yeah.
It's just that like my vocabulary is getting like more simple and like I'm losing those like nice, more complex language. I like
Yeah.
words, so I'm just trying to keep up with French reading a little
Okay.
bit.
And then what genre of books do you like usually?
I like history books. I like some fiction books, like anything really. I'm not big into like romance fiction. I'm not really big into that, but
Okay. Yeah, the best books. Listen, I watch, Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
oh yeah.
This book called, there's this cat book that I used to like. This cat would like get in a bunch of trouble all the time. I don't know. We're gonna have to pull it up. I don't forgot what it was, but I watched that because we'd have to do reading. And listen, they put me in this like not like the special class for like reading and stuff, but like my reading level wasn't as huge. But listen, I was an athlete. I didn't give
Yeah, you
a
could- you
shit
could be
about learning.
amazing at
In
those.
elementary school, you would not see me. I was in gym class. I said this on the last podcast, just because I have to bring myself to it. I have the mile record in my elementary school. That's right. When I was in
Wait.
5th grade, I ran 6 minutes and 25 seconds in my
Wait,
mile.
that's very good.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Pretty impressive, right?
You
I
should
went
run
on
track. What are you
stage.
doing?
They gave me a plaque, all this
Wow. How old
jazz.
were you?
5th grade? Ooh, wow. That's a good question. I don't know. I was either 7, 8, 9, 13, probably like 10, 11, something like that. I don't know. I was always a big runner. I mean, and you were talking about in tennis how it's such like a lonely sport, but like yeah, it's just like you're focused on yourself and
Yeah.
stuff a lot of the time. I did cross country, and running was a big thing in my life in the beginning. Even though you saw me as a little chudlet,
You're not.
I was actually like I was super fast, so like my body didn't really reflect like my running, which was pretty funny. But yeah, I mean, I did that for the longest time,
Nice.
cross country and track, and it was always a good time
That's
doing that.
cool. Yeah.
And it was kind of similar in how you like mentally preparing yourself and trying to focus. It was so big in the mental stuff
Yeah.
for running as well.
Yeah.
But
That's such a cool sport. I
yeah,
love it.
yeah, it
What
was
was your
fun.
distance?
In So for cross country, we did like 3.1 miles,
Okay.
like a 5K,
Yeah.
and then for track, so this when I was younger, I did high jump. I
Okay.
did the 800.
Okay.
I was really good at the 800 when I was really young,
Hey, that's
um,
hell.
and then
800 is hell.
like the 1500.
Wow,
But
that's
yeah, I
cool.
did that, and then as I got older, I had problems, and I transitioned. I became a quarterback
Okay.
in football. So my sophomore year, there was a COVID year. My mom didn't want us to play football, get hurt, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. I
Fair.
started getting shin splints and
I had shin splints
like
too.
really really bad. I heard tennis.
It's
It's
the
like
worst. Shin splints are the worst.
they're
I
so
hate it.
bad.
I had it for 2 or 3 years. Horrible. Both legs.
Yeah,
Oh my God. I'm
terrible.
sorry you had that too.
It was the worst thing. I started getting like mini like
Fracture? Yeah,
fractures. Yeah,
same.
and so like that just killed me because I was so happy I was doing good, and then it happened sophomore
Oh,
year because COVID happened and everything was shut down. We're going in cross country season. I went in too quick, thinking like, oh, I can go right into
yeah.
as many miles.
Yeah.
Just could not do that, and then I had to deal with my shins
Oh,
from
I'm
all
sorry.
of sophomore year, all of junior year, basically.
Yeah.
And it was really tough on my like athletic career. Um, I wish it was different. But I gained some weight in like sophomore year, so it's like I wasn't in like my running shape and just going into
Mm,
it too quickly, and I just never really recovered. And at first they were just like, "Oh, rest, do this stuff."
yeah.
It's like it didn't really work.
No.
So then I had to
Yeah.
do a lot of my own research and get to know like what can I do to strengthen this, because I took like a month off just like focusing on like this rehab of like calf raises
Yeah.
and
Oh
stuff
my
like
God.
that. I'm like, this is not working. I go into basketball season. I get moved up to varsity when I was like a sophomore, and so it was kind of like a big deal. And then like trials for 3 days, second day of tryouts, I like felt it, and I could get along. I ended up getting to move up, but that year I didn't really get to play as much. I was going to
Oh,
be like a
that's tough.
rotational player a
Yeah.
lot, but my shins just killed me,
Oh my
and
God.
it hurt for track and all that. So it definitely was a struggle. Mental struggle
Yeah.
was the biggest thing until senior year when I kind of figured it out. But
Wow.
football, and then I just transitioned to football. Was like a linebacker and then backup quarterback my junior year, became a starting quarterback my uh, senior year, and we won our like championship.
Wow.
So that was pretty fun
You're
for
the
me.
popular kid. High
Yeah,
school.
yeah,
That's
no, I
cool.
did. I did a lot of sports. I did.
That's awesome.
Um, yeah, that one year, my sophomore year, I did cross country, basketball, track, golf.
You did golf?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm a
yeah.
golfer. Yeah.
Do you golf in drumlins?
Not as much, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest. But where I live right now, I live on like a golf course too.
Okay. That's
So
so cool.
yeah, uh, and I mean, that's kind of a mental sport too
Yeah.
as well with like tennis and stuff. Really, really mental.
I tried a little bit, but I was
Yeah,
so confident. I was like because I heard
I
that like
got
tennis
this.
player will
Yeah,
be like great golfer because like of the eye and coordination.
yeah.
I came in so confident. I was like, I got it. And then I was genuinely so bad.
Really?
So now I'm a little bit better, but like
Okay.
started I was just not it. I would like miss the ball and stuff. I was like, this is embarrassing. But now I got on a little better. It's so fun. But like you said, it's
It is
very
fun.
mental.
All right, I gotta see your swing then.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll have to go to the freaking driving range and
we
see.
should.
Okay.
That could be
Um,
fun.
but yeah, so that was kind of like my sports journey as like a quick recap. I've kind of told everybody on the podcast so far, but kind of have to tell them.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
yeah, so that was I forgot where I was going with that, but
I'm sorry with the shin splits. Like, it's
oh yeah, the shin
genuinely
splints.
the worst
Listen, the shin splints,
thing
like
ever.
they hurt, and the biggest thing I learned from that was the tibialis raises. So like it's like this
Yeah,
muscle and
for,
right
oh my God.
here.
Yeah.
And so what I did was there was this like machine, and I just brought it back up north. I would have it right now, but you put it on your feet. You guys probably won't see this. Yeah, I'm not wearing shoes, just so you
That
guys know
sucks.
too. But you'd wear like socks. What a podcast we have right now. But
Just
for the viewers at home, yeah, I don't wear shoes on my podcast. But yeah, so it's like going up against the wall and like lifting your toes up to the sky and stuff. And then I started adding weight. So there's this thing where I would like add weight to
Yeah.
it. And then it just like I strengthened, like bulletproofed my like shins, so I don't have shin splints or
That's
anything
smart.
like that
Yeah,
anymore,
that's good.
because that was the biggest thing. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, if I make this muscle like really big and like
Yeah, that's smart.
train it, then I mean that was the reason why. It was like I
Yeah.
didn't have that muscle, and it was just so much on my like calf. So
Yeah.
yeah, learning that was like definitely a good thing. My senior year, I didn't really have to.
Okay, good.
You know, it was good at that point.
Yeah.
So I was definitely happy with that. But back to you on yeah, sorry, all about me. I want to go with a quick kind of little segment. All right, this is my little segment.
Okay, go for it.
Couple questions here for you.
Let's go.
Quick segment. Favorite tournament or place you've ever played?
Madagascar, 100%.
Okay. And then favorite part of your game?
My drop shots. Do you know what is a drop shot?
No, what's a drop shot? Wait, after. The least favorite part of the training?
Running. No. I like to run, but like running sprints.
Okay. And then favorite thing outside of tennis?
Like here in Syracuse?
Yeah.
Oh, like in like fair. Learning new things.
And then one word to describe tennis.
Amazing. Tough.
And then music before the match or silence?
Music, 100%. Like
Right then.
Eminem.
Boom. Eminem. Let me give you some. And that clears the segment. But let me get back into, if you want to go deeper in some of those questions. First of all, music. My mother, because before the mile record, I was so focused, I was training. She's like, oh, you need to like listen to music, because I'd be so like frantic and worried about stuff and overthink about it.
Oh.
So you need to listen to music. She's just like, yeah, my mother's just like Eminem, like gives me Eminem. Like I was like really young. She's like, listen to music, and that's how I got introduced to like listening to music a lot, which is so strange. But "Lose Yourself" by Eminem
So
was
it's
like
my favorite.
my first song that like I really listened to.
It's huge.
Only got one shot. Yeah, that
One
was
opportunity.
one opportunity. Yes. Did you capture it?
Wait, one shot, yeah. To leave this moment. Wait, one shot, one moment, one opportunity. I don't
Or
know,
let
I
it
don't
slip.
know.
Yeah, okay. Or let it slip. That's what it was. That's what it is. So yeah, okay. I'll tell you that. That's what got me to that. And then
Just like drop shot, like I was.
the
about
drop
to
shot.
say.
Yeah. What? The drop shot. What
So
is?
it's basically, so you can like lift, like so like you play with like spin, so backhand, forehand, and then you can slice the ball with
Yeah.
your forehand or backhand, and then you can like drop shot, so it's like a little like slice right next to the net.
Oh,
Like
so
very
it's like a little
short ball.
sneaky. You're like
Exactly, it's
sneaky
very
with it. You're like,
sneaky.
oh,
So, like,
you weren't
you
prepared
play,
for that.
And then up you do a little drop shot, and
Yeah.
then the girl has like to like move the whole court to get it,
Okay.
and then you lob it, and then it's really satisfying. You just like.
Okay. Yeah. Good luck with that, everybody. Okay. Okay. I got
So that's
you.
my favorite.
I got you. And then, so now I want to ask you about some like things that, that got you to where you are. Like, what are the biggest things you think that, got you to this like high level of Division I sports, do you think?
I think as cliche as it is, like just not giving up, and like even though like with injuries or like just tough matches or like a big lack of confidence at some point, I think like just moving through that, moving like through those like hard times, and just like keep practicing, keep showing up, and like not complaining and just try to see everything as an experience and like learn from it so that I can like be a better player. I think that like really would help me a lot.
And did you have any like serious kind of injuries while
Like
you
the
were in
shin
those?
split
Okay.
mainly, and yeah, that was mainly it. But it would always like come back, and like I
Hmm.
would feel better, and then I would play on hard court because it would hurt more on hard court than in clay court. So it was just tough. Like yeah, almost for like 2 or 3 years. So like that was
Okay.
like I never had like any like ACL or like anything
Hmm.
super bad, but just like to have an injury that keeps coming back was like tough.
Yeah. Okay. And then now one thing is, if there's a young girl out there who wants to play Division 1 tennis, what would you tell her?
Mm, I think just go full like just go fully full in and like have no regrets, and I would just say like keep showing up when nobody's looking, keep like practicing, just believe in yourself because there will always be some people that like will tell you, oh, you're not good enough, or like, oh, you're not going to win that match. But just keep focusing on yourself, on like having like the right people around you that believe in you, and just go full in. Like give your best and don't overthink twice, and just yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I
that's what
like
I would
that.
say.
And then what is the best piece of advice you've ever heard or received?
I would definitely say that something that like change how I think is to see everything as a learning experience. So like everything that happen for a reason. So just see it as an experience that will like make you a better human. And that like genuinely like changed my life because everything that happened, I'm like, that's something I can learn from, and I think that's really helpful for me.
Yeah. I mean, goes into my another question is like, what has this sport like taught you about yourself?
That's a great question. I think just what has taught me about myself that I'm not giving up. I would say that like now that I'm like I had also a hard time in Syracuse, like even outside of tennis, and now that I know how I'm fighting on court, so like I try to like put that also outside of court, I like outside of the tennis court, and just I think that I know that I can go through anything because I've been through like a lot with tennis, so that's like really helping me to just and like if I've been through that in tennis, I can go through anything. So just yeah, that's helping me, I would say.
Well, that's a really good answer. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Constance, thank you for
Thank
sharing
you
your
so
path
much.
with me. Thank you.
No, thank you. That
Appreciate it.
was lovely. I had a great time. So thank you so much.
Yes.